Welcome back live to ringside at the GMEX in Manchester. David Brenner, Barry McGuigan with you now for the main event. 12 rounds for the WBO version of the World Super Middleweight Championship. Chris Eubank, 30 fights, 30 wins, having his 7th world title fight in just 17 months, and defending against the 35-year-old from Virginia, John Jarvis, a third choice opponent for Eubank. Remember, he was supposed to fight Juan Jimenez of Paraguay and Ron Esset. Both of those were injured. And John Jarvis, who has come off a defeat against the schoolboy Darren Van Horn for the IBF version of this title, finds himself with an unexpected second bite of the cherry. The challenger into the ring first. Great atmosphere here at the GMEX. I can't see too many spare seats. A good 7,000 people here tonight. We get our first glimpse of John Jarvis. Hasn't been too active in recent years, but earned this title shot by virtue of a points win over Sugarboy Malinga. Remember, that was Eubank's last victim. Well, Jarvis beat him on the 5th of August, 1990. That was for the IBF Intercontinental title. Split decision that night. As I say, lost to Darren Van Horn August last year for the IBF Super Middle title, and that was his last ring appearance. And in just a moment, you will hear the familiar sounds of Tina Turner pumping out Simply the Best, the Eubank anthem. Everybody, but everybody on their feet. And the crowd, which is good to hear, are seemingly solidly behind Chris Eubank tonight. There will be the usual grand Eubank entrance, I'm sure. Incidentally, while we're waiting for Chris, let me very quickly congratulate Tony Halligan from Enfield and John Halton from Tyne and Wear, our competition winners. They are ringside tonight. We've got another competition too, 2 pairs of tickets to Nigel Benn against Sugarboy Malinga. That's coming up at the Birmingham Indoor Arena on May 23. Details on page 580 of Sport Text, or ring 0898 555 556 0898 555 556. We're giving away 2 of the best seats in the house to Ben against Malinga at the NIA in Birmingham, May 23. And if you win, you can be there, like Tony Halligan and John Halton, who won our Chris Eubank competition. That number again, 0898 555 556. Now then, so much for Birmingham. On the 23rd of May, right now, we are concerned with the action at the GMEX in Manchester on Saturday, the 25th of April. Here he comes. Vikings fans, we just saw him a moment or so ago. Oh, plunged into darkness is GMEX. Like the beginning of 2001, this. And that old familiar song means it's champion time. There is something about a world title fight that has the hairs on the nape of your neck standing up, especially when this man is involved, Chris Eubank. The honour guard of girls from the newspaper sponsoring tonight's fight, and here he comes with Ronnie Davis, trainer carrying the WBO championship belt, Barry Hearn, his manager, leading him in. Perfect record, 30 fights, 30 wins, 17 by the short route. And at this time, a good moment to welcome all our friends watching this on the Prime Network on the other side of the Atlantic. We wish your compatriot John Jarvis from Virginia all success as we indeed do Chris Eubank, the British champion of the world. And let's see if he sports over the top rope. He usually does. Once they booed him, now they love him. Here we go, up and over. Our MC, as Ronnie Davis parades the belt, is Alan Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, promoted by Metron in association with Jack Cricket and sponsored by the Daily Mirror and the Sunday Mirror, we are proud to present the main attraction of the evening, a super middleweight contest at 12 stone over 12 rounds, each of 3 minutes duration, for the WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Your judges for the contest are Thomas Vasquez of Puerto Rico, Arthur Ellison of Germany, Luke Jensen of Denmark. Your WBO supervisor is
referee Stan Cristobal of South Africa. The judges Thomas Vasquez Rivera from Puerto Rico, Knut Jensen from Denmark, and Arthur Ellison from Germany. The judges will score.
It's Stanley Fitzgerald of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing you in the red corner, in the back shot, from Richmond in Virginia, the IBF Intercontinental Champion and challenger for the title, Jarvis! And his opponent in the ring calling the golf shot, and defeating his third contest from Brighton, the reigning WBO Super Middleweight Champion of the world,
Well, he's been called the man they love to hate. Tonight, Barry, they love him.
You certainly do. It's an amazing reception, and he must be very heartened by that. He's had a lot of personal trouble and tragedies, and I'm sure that atmosphere really got him going. What a fabulous atmosphere.
Wonderful atmosphere. John Jarvis had a little bit of trouble making the weight this morning, had to do a little bit of skipping. He is bang on the 12-stone weight limit. That is 168 pounds. This is 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO version of the World Super Middleweight Champion. The title holder, Chris Eubank, from Brighton on the south coast of England in yellow. From Richmond in Virginia, John Jarvis is in black.
Yeah, Chris will want to do a good job on Jarvis, and if he wants to look good. This guy will posing problems for a short time, but I don't think for long. Eubank is in a mean mood. I'm told by Ronnie that he's in superb physical and mental condition, and he'll want to win in style here.
Well, I think, in fairness to Chris, the last fight against Sugarboy Malinga, which was a poor performance, I think that was exercising the memories of that tragic night at White Hart Lane. But tonight, a new chapter, and those thoughts must be put behind him.
He looks just a stale fighter. He looked tired. He looked to be not right psychologically, and there's every reason why he shouldn't have been. But I think we've seen a meaner fighter tonight here. Certainly more aggressive, and he's started more aggressively than normal. Jarvis is just circling around the ring, trying to feel Eubank out. Eubank is stalking him slowly. He's not close enough to him yet to land something decent. He's trying the shots from too far out. As the round progresses, he'll actually slither forward and close the distance down between him and Jarvis. See where that right hand fell a bit short. He's got to get a bit closer with him. Nice straight left jab from Jarvis, but very straight up. Look at how straight he is. Everything's very much in the traditional English style of boxing.
He's clipped him on the jaw.
He can afford to let this guy throw punches at him and just counter him with a right or a left hook. There's a good left hook. He's shaking Jarvis right to his boots with that. Beautiful shot. Trying to lift his head up with that jab. He's got to learn how to creep up on top of his opponent. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, and as far as experience is concerned, Eubank is certainly around for a time, so it's going to be difficult to teach him how to creep up on his opponent, but that's what he's got to do to get closer, especially when he's fighting a mover. Goes down the gap and let them shots go.
Well, Chris scorning the use of the stool. Ronnie Davis, Freddie King in the corner. Eubank posing to the crowd, and now condescends to sit down.
I love the way Ronnie just sat there waiting for him. He's an incredible man. Long right hand missed, a big sweeping right hand over the top. Nudged him with his elbow to get him away, and then he tried a left. He hit him with a good clipping left hook. That was a jab after that right hand, but he shook him with a nice little solid left hook near the end of the round.
Well, John Jarvis has only seen Eubank on television, and that really teaches you nothing, because the man, as we know, is so unpredictable. He can fight a completely different style of fight from one contest to the next, and you can watch his fights on television till you're square-eyed, and you really won't have too good an idea how to fight the man, as 30 opponents have found at their cost. Round two. Stan Christodoulou, who has refereed world title fights at every single weight there is to referee world title fights at. The only man ever to have done that.
Yeah, he refereed my world title fight against Pedrosa, and fond memories of that night.
We all have.
Eubanks is starting to get closer now, starting to get more dangerous, keeping in range. Jarvis is very straight up, no lateral movement at all, straight as a die.
Now, I've got to say, even on the evidence of a round and a half, this is a crisper Eubank than we saw against Sugarboy Malinga.
Yeah. Good right hand. He's certainly more vicious. That shook Jarvis, that. Good right hand. He's picking his shots better. He's getting closer. He's stalking him better. That's what he's got to do. Get up close on his opponent. And make that 2 or 3 inches of a difference just by stepping up on top of him and reaching with his punches.
Jarvis yet to find the range. The jabs falling short.
Yeah, Jarvis is doing the right thing. He's moving around. He's got to throw more punches, but he's got to keep Eubanks off. He's got to flick that jab more and throw more right hands. good right hand to the body. I like the way Eubanks is picking his shots here. He really is stalking and staying on top of his opponent. That's good stuff. Doubling the jab up too, which is nice. Jarvis has got to put that right hand after the left jab. Eubanks' hand is down, so he's got to take a 1-2. Eubanks is really stalking now, doubling that jab up, getting close to him.
And what we must also remember is that Eubank has got a terrific chin. Nigel Benn and Mike Watson tested it to the full when he came through.
Yeah, he's got a marvellous chin, but you know, if you keep getting hit on it the way he's been hit over the last few years, certainly has been damage done. But this guy's still a young man at 25, and the 12-stone limit, I have to consider it fairly young, but he's been very active, had a lot of hard fights last few years. Good round again for Eubanks.
We will take a short break. Join us for more world title action at GMEX in just a moment.
There's a wonderful World League of American Football game exclusively live on...
Hello again, David Brenner, Barry McGuigan with you live from the ringside at GMEX in Manchester.
Good right hand there, long left hook, just glanced off the top of Jarvis's head.
Third round, Eubank comes sulkily from his corner, glowers at John Jarvis. Good right-left combination from the champion.
Got to stay on top of him. A good shot. Eubank not jabbing at all. Just got to get right up on top of him. Close the gap down. Jarvis is doing the right thing, just moving around, taking his time. I spoke to him earlier on in the week and he said he was going to try and outbox Eubank. He said about his task quite well. He's using his boxing ability, he's moving around the ring. No great variety in what he does, but it's been effective so far. Kept Eubank at bay. You get the feeling that Eubank is just waiting. Oh, what about that? Oh, that is just right over. What a finish. Oh, my God almighty, that was a super. You can count 100 over him. Oh, what a right hand.
That's it. All over. KO 3. That was a piece of a shot. Right out of nothing. He saw the opening. Bang. Knockout. All over.
Yeah, that was beautiful right hand. Right on the button. What's this? Stalking him. I said he was just stalking him. What? Boom. Bang. There he goes. Good night, Vienna. That's it. What a right hand.
31 fights, 31 wins, 18 KOs, and still the WBO super middleweight champion of the world.
That's the sort of a win that he needed, Dave. He'll do this for the world of good. And, you know, he's endeared the public once again. What a fabulous, beautiful right hand. Perfect shot.
Well, I'll tell you something, Barry. He was so confident of a win, was Chris, that he's already lined up his next title defense. That will be against Ron Essett, who was the number 2 choice opponent here tonight. Ron Essett, the NABF champion, will meet Chris Eubank in Portugal on June the 26th. We, of course, will be there. That was some
Ladies and
performance.
gentlemen, in a 1 minute 50 seconds of round 3, by a count out, the winner and still the WBO middleweight champion of the world, Chris Eubank, ladies and gentlemen.
Barry, I think we can say that back to the best tonight.
Yeah, that was perfect. He stalked him and he didn't waste anything. He just picked his shot very carefully. He was very cool, very relaxed. He knew what he was out there to do. And that right hand, it was one punch. And he just he stalked him, got him in the right position, walked him onto a perfect right hand, dummied the left, and just let that right hand go, and it landed on the button. Tremendous punch and a great finish.
John Jarvis, I'm pleased to say, is up and about and wondering, I suppose, what on earth happened. He was Eubank. Well, nice to see John Jarvis suffering no ill effects from that truly shattering knockout round 3.
That's what he needed, Dave. He needed a short fight. He needed a win. He needed to know himself that he could end the fight inside the distance. He knows he's got tremendous power, and it was the way he landed and the way he finished the fight. It was nice and clean and clinical, and precision punching all the way through the fight. Only reached the mark once, but that's all he needed to with that sort of a punch. Fabulous.
Well, it's clear that we can now put the Malinga fight in context. That was, if you like, an exorcism of the Mike Watson return fight. And this is the Eubank that we know. And I, for one, hope all the cheap shots, some of the carping and sniping in the press will now cease. The guy keeps on doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Slight hiatus at ringside as a microphone has fallen on Barry. Could have been the first time you were knocked out outside the ring, that Barry, is it? Well, the formalities taking place in the ring. The belt going back around the waist of Chris Eubank. Ronnie Davis leans over to me, little smile. Another day at the office. We will take another break. Join Barry McGuigan and myself once again at GMX in a moment.